I always believed you were flawless, but now I see the cracks hidden beneath the surface. It's hard to accept that even the brightest stars have shadows. I used to see you as the epitome of perfection, but discovering this about you has changed everything. Can I still love someone so different from the image I created in my mind? You were always the one I looked up to, untouchable and flawless. But now that I have learned this about you, I wonder how I missed the signs all along. For so long, you seemed like everything I ever wanted. Now, after finding out it, I'm left questioning everything I thought we had. The illusion of perfection was captivating, but now reality has hit me hard. Does this revelation mean I never truly knew you? I put you on a pedestal, thinking you were perfect. But after learning this, I see the real you, and I'm not sure how to process it. I've always been mesmerized by the idea of you, thinking you were too good to be true. Now that I've discovered this, I wonder if I was right all along. I thought I could count on your perfection, but now that I see the real you, I'm torn between accepting the truth and holding on to the fantasy. You had me fooled into thinking you were flawless, but now I realize that no one is without their secrets, not even you. The truth hit me like a wave, shattering the image I had of you. I never thought I'd find something that could change my view of you so drastically. I believed in your perfection for so long, but now I'm faced with a truth I didn't want to see. Can we still be the same after this? I used to think nothing could shake my faith in you, but this revelation has left me feeling lost. Was I blind, or were you just that good at hiding? For years, I thought you were above any flaw, a picture of perfection. Now I see you're just as human as the rest of us, and it hurts. I built you up in my mind as someone without fault, but now that I know the truth, I'm struggling to reconcile the person I thought you were with, who you truly are. I always admired you for being so perfect in my eyes, but now I see that even you have a side I never expected. How do I move forward knowing this? I used to believe you were untouchable, the perfect person I could always rely on. But now that I've learned this, I'm not sure what to believe anymore. You were the ideal in my mind, the one who could do no wrong. But after discovering this about you, I realize I've been seeing what I wanted to see, not who you really are. I thought you were the exception, the one person who was truly flawless. Now I see you're just like everyone else, and it's a hard truth to swallow. For so long I believed in your perfection, but this discovery has shattered that image. Can we go back to how things were, or is it too late? I've always known you as perfect, without flaw, but now that I've learned this, I realize I was holding you to an impossible standard. You were the perfect picture in my life, the one who never faltered. Now, knowing this truth, I see that perfection was just a mask. I thought I could trust in your perfection, but this revelation has shown me that even the best people have their faults. It's changed everything for me. I admired you for being so perfect, so put together. Now that I know the truth, I wonder if I was blinded by my own desires to see you in a certain light. I put you on a pedestal, believing you could do no wrong. But after learning this, I see now that no one is perfect, not even you. You were the person I thought could never disappoint me, but now I see the reality, and it's hard to come to terms with. I always thought you were perfect, but now I see that even perfection has its flaws. It's left me questioning everything I knew about us. I used to think you were the one person who had it all figured out, the perfect image. But after discovering this, I'm left wondering if I ever truly knew you. You seemed perfect in every way, but now that I've learned this about you, I feel like I've been living in a dream that suddenly turned into a nightmare. I believed you were without fault, but now I see the truth. You're not perfect, and that reality has left me feeling uncertain. You were always the one I looked up to, the perfect example of what I wanted. But now I see you're not as perfect as I thought, and it's hard to accept. I thought you could never surprise me, that you were perfect in every way. But now that I know this about you, I feel like everything I believed was a lie. The image of perfection I held in my mind is now shattered. I see the real you, and I'm not sure how to handle it. I always thought you were above it all, perfect in every way. Now that I've learned this, I realize I was living in an illusion. I always admired your perfection, but now that I've seen this side of you, I can't help but feel betrayed by the image I created in my mind. You were my idea of perfection, a dream come true. But now, learning this about you, I feel like my dreams have turned into a bittersweet reality. For so long, I thought you were flawless, but this revelation has stripped away the facade, leaving me to grapple with the truth. I held you in such high regard, believing you could do no wrong. But now that I know the truth, I'm left feeling confused and disillusioned. You seem perfect in every way, but this new understanding makes me wonder if I ever truly knew who you were. The perfect image I had of you is now tainted by this newfound truth. How do I reconcile the two versions of you? I always thought I could count on you for being the perfect partner, but now that I see the cracks, I wonder how it all went so wrong. You were the shining example of perfection in my life, but this truth has cast a shadow that I can't ignore. I thought you were the perfect companion, but now that I've learned this, I can't help but feel a sense of loss for what I thought we had. The illusion of your perfection was comforting, but now that I've discovered this about you, I'm faced with a reality I never wanted to confront. You had me believing in your perfection, but this revelation has opened my eyes to the complexities of who you really are. I believed you were the perfect partner, but now I see the depth of your imperfections, and it's left me questioning everything. I thought our connection was built on perfection, but this discovery has shown me that even the strongest bonds have weaknesses. Your perfection was something I aspired to, but now that I know this, I'm left feeling lost in a world of flawed realities. I always admired your strength and perfection, but now that I've seen this side of you, I'm left wondering what else you've been hiding. I thought you were someone I could trust unconditionally, but now this truth has cast doubt on everything I believed. You were my ideal, someone I looked up to, but this revelation makes me question if I truly knew the person behind the image. Your perfection was my guiding light, but now that I've learned this, I feel like I'm wandering in the dark. I thought you were a flawless gem in a world full of chaos, but now that I see the cracks, I'm left feeling heartbroken. For so long, you were the embodiment of perfection in my eyes, but this new knowledge has shattered that illusion.